How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel Make Money Trucking. So I was going to do some reaction video content. You're here with me live. So I just figured I'd go on YouTube and find the most, one of the most popular trucking fails videos I could find just by a quick search. This isn't by far the biggest one or the most popular one, but I just thought I'd just find a quick one and do some. Just let's watch it and I'll react to it. I've got over, let's see, 12, 13 years of trucking experience, and most of those have been owning my own trucks and trailers and having a small size company. So I just thought it'd be fun for me as a, trucking channel and truck driver myself to react to some of these videos. So without further ado, hopefully there's no copyright music in this one. We will start this off.
Community of American truck drivers. Welcome to another video.
All right, so typical, we've got Swift here. Nothing unusual about this. Looks like he just cut that turn a little too tight. Coming out of the Sunoco. Yep. This is not too uncommon. They're pretty much the biggest meme on the internet, so there's a reason why.
How do you miss an open spot like that?
Another Swift? Is this? Oh, this might be all Swift.
Bro, how?
Oh, man.
How?
I see a lot of this on the, usually it's not, fortunately it's in a parking lot here, but I've seen some of these drivers on the highway, and you're side by side and they just go and like cut you off. Like they don't even have a trailer, and it's just by luck and happenstance of noticing it, you slow down, and then they don't clip you with their trailer. So driving a truck like a car, that's definitely a problem with all these newer trucks are automatics. They've got all these safety assists, and it gives drivers too much confidence. And with a lot of new drivers coming into the scene, they just, I guess, I'm not going to say that it's not a bad thing that trucks are easier to drive, but it just, the new drivers out there, it makes them a lot more complacent, where if they're driving, an older truck that wasn't as easy and comfortable, maybe it's a little bit rough ride and you had to actually, shift your own gears. It wasn't automatic. You're always basically you keep your mind occupied. So you're always looking around. You're always occupied to where you can't really get complacent because there's too many things you're doing. Now, obviously, there could be, a situation where, being too occupied is a bad thing, but then you get these newer truck drivers and it's just too easy for them. So it's just too easy for them to get complacent. I'm not saying that more tasks that you'd have to do as a driver is better as far as, shifting gears, but it definitely, you're seeing it with some of these, new truck drivers with these trucks that honestly, some of them, the way they operate like cars. So drivers get complacent and they start, forgetting they're actually in a 18-wheeler, an 80,000-pound truck. So that is something that happens a lot. But let's keep on watching this clip because I'm really curious to see where this goes.
There you go, a Swift driver smashed this truck bad.
That's gotta be the worst thing. Sorry to keep stopping this, but I gotta talk about this real fast. So I'm very fortunate that in my industry, I usually I'll work anywhere in the United States, but I usually work locally. So I don't really park in and out of truck stops. I usually go to truck stops to either get fuel or to actually, go inside and, get a coffee or, a sandwich or something. This is my worst nightmare is, someone taking out the front end or the side of your truck. And this got to be the worst thing. You're just sleeping, trying to get your sleep in, and you hear a crunch. And instead of, hearing the crunch and waking you up, it's a crunch that happened to your truck or the truck you're driving. I mean, I feel so bad for, the guys that have to go through with this. And I was actually in a company there was a couple of company drivers that I ran with that there was an older guy. And like I said, we don't sleep at truck stops, but we were local to the area, and he's going through the truck stop, and he actually did something very similar to this, but he did what the other driver did in the last clip, where he cut a corner too close. And it's just, a couple people were sleeping in that truck, and just to get woken up by having the front of your truck ripped off, that really sucks. That's got to be a horrible way to wake up. And I feel for these guys. But dang it, man, that's why I don't want to, have to, sleep at truck stops. And if I do, I'll park a little ways away. I understand now why guys do this. Well, let's keep this video going.
Driver. Smash
poor guy.
this truck bad.
You're a dumbass. You're a dumbass.
So I guess, at this one, at least, I mean, he didn't, smash into another truck, right? It's all just him and the truck that he's driving. So I guess that's not as bad as, taking out a poor guy's truck that's just trying to get some sleep, right? And has nothing to do with your ignorance or your idiocy. But yeah, this is definitely, we drive in some very narrow areas of the United States, very small back roads. A lot of my stuff is dirt and off-road now, but we used to haul through a lot of small towns out east of the country. And yeah, I can see this. This is kind of something that happens.
You're grade A, number one, bona fide first class.
It's so funny. Did you guys notice that? Let's see here. Oh, I gotta show this. Hold on. Oh man, come on. Where's the shot at?
You're grade
So right here. Who is confused on who this company is? I mean, sometimes, most time I do block out my company I'm on my trucks, because usually I run under another person's company. But I mean, come on, we can tell who this company is. I mean, I know the video is Swift Drivers again, and I understand that. But if you were showing this or sharing this around and you're trying to block out the company, you didn't do a very good job. We can definitely tell that is Swift for sure. So that's pretty funny. All right, we're gonna. I mean, just take it
home, maul it up like a Christmas.
All right. Ooh, bang. This really sucks, right? Because I had to turn the sound off. This guy, he's going to get demonetized, but we don't need sound. Yeah, this is definitely, something, you don't want to panic. You definitely want to stay calm. And, aside from it being, a typical Swift, in the typical Swift fashion, just giving my take on this, there's a lot of small towns around the country that there's not a whole lot of places to turn around in a big truck. So, you're going to a destination, say either they give you the wrong directions or you take a wrong turn, and now you're frantically trying to find a parking lot or a side street to turn around on. And that's probably what this guy did. He probably tried to go in there to try to find a way to turn around, noticed, oh crap, it's not as open, or it's a little bit as tight as I thought it was. Now he's going to start panicking. And, I feel for new drivers, definitely, they get panicked and they start sporadically, reversing and pulling forward and driving over curbs and running over stumps. And that boulder right there, let's see here, this boulder right here is probably going to get a tire, a fairing, or that boulder is going to get a Freightliner or a Swift trailer kiss, I would imagine, at some point in this video. But yeah, so you just got to keep calm, assess the situation, maybe get out, walk around, see if a way to un-F your situation or unscrew yourself. And sometimes it's not as easy, but yeah, you just got to get out and not panic. Let's continue watching this. See if this guy, well, it's a fail, right? So he's not going to succeed, is he? Oh my, I called it. Did I not call it? I called it, guys. I told you this boulder is going to get kissed by either these tires or the Swift trailer. And there it is. There it is. But, I mean, this sucks. It does. Because whether it's like lack of training or whatnot. Yep. Oh, man. Just in a hurry. Let's see what happens here. Is there a sound? Sound on. And this isn't too hard of a spot to get into. Well, I mean, I don't know. Did he actually crash? I mean, I'm okay. So let's see here. Oh no. Okay, we gotta go backwards. Hold on. Sorry,
This is the
guys,
community.
I got lost here. Hit the wrong button. So, and this stupid playing, music, which didn't get demonetized. So, all that room in the parking lot to pull up and create space, and I believe they're going to kind of give this guy crap for not getting in the spot. And he's so, and that is true. I mean, he definitely can't back up. He doesn't know what he's doing. He hasn't been properly trained. He hasn't done enough. But here's something to think about, though. Let me look. Wait. Okay. So there's a positive and a negative to this. He didn't sideswipe anybody. He didn't run into the side of any of these trucks, as far as I can tell. So he was at least smart enough to know, I can't do this. So he pulled out of the situation before he got himself in a bad situation, got himself screwed. But then on the flip side, there was plenty of room to basically pull up and get a good angle of attack to back up. But in his defense, or her defense, whoever's driving this, they realized before they're getting themselves in a bad situation, they pulled out and they didn't cause any damage. So, we want to give, these guys crap here, but at least they knew the extent of their abilities, and they didn't cause one of these poor drivers to wake up with the side of their truck being ripped off or the front of their truck being ripped off. So, it can't drive. You're right. But at least they stopped before they caused a collision or accident or, caused damage, I guess I should say. But yeah, so let's continue. I'm stopping. I'm ranting a lot, guys, but hopefully you enjoy this. All right. This automotive crash that involved one semi-truck. Okay. All right. Trailer that flipped over. Reefer. Okay. Oof. Hey. Yeah. These tow truck drivers, man, they've got a hard job sometimes to, know exactly where to lift from, how to lift this, wreckage up. And then obviously they're putting themselves in danger. From that last clip, hey, at least there was nobody else involved, no other cars involved. That's a good thing, because we all know how that could end up. Okay, so how did you not see that huge boulder in the road? Well, did he not see it, or did he run it over and drag it with him? Holy crap. Yeah, how did that how did that boulder get there? Man, how far did he drag that? Either that, I mean, he had to, wow. Huh. That is pretty impressive. I mean, how far has he been dragging that? Or was that in the road already from some other event, and then he went and just ran it over? This is an interesting one for sure. Hey, leave the other boulder alone. Okay, so so I gotta rewatch that. So I'm assuming, let's see here. So maybe he was trying to get into this place. I don't know. They didn't really describe it very well. I don't have the sound on because I don't want any music. Okay. So this makes a lot more sense. I figured it out. So he was basically, this boulder was on this property on the other side of the truck. He cut it too close, hit the boulder, dragged the boulder, and then now he's trying to reverse and fix his problem. But the boulder, he's caught the boulder essentially. So okay, that makes more sense. I was like, how did the boulder, either where has he drugged that boulder from, or how did the boulder get in the middle of the street and he's on top of it? But that makes more sense. Okay. Kind of watching this over again. Yep. So he snagged that. Okay, let's see. Your truck almost got hit by other truck following him while doing this. Yeah, guys, that's always a bad spot. You always see trucks. Oh, man. That next one's going to be gnarly. Man, you always see trucks getting stuck in the median trying to do this, especially like when it's snowing and it's bad, inclement weather. There's always trucks getting stuck in the center trying to turn around, and it's just not a good idea. I mean, it's just never a good idea. I mean, just find the next exit, get off, get back on. But man, trying to do this, it's like the worst. It's kind of like gives you just nightmares thinking about what could happen when you try to do this and you don't get turned around, someone just smacks the back of your trailer or whatnot. Yeah, very dumb move. All right, let's see the next one. Oh, well, that's why they put now you guys know why the barriers are there. I always hate these things, and I always ding them on my truck. I always almost ding them on my truck door, but now you know why they exist. For the box truck mafia guys. Does he hit the other one? How much more stuff does he hit? Well, he runs over the curb there. Okay. Dang. These box truck drivers are crazy. Look at this guy. Okay. Yep, that's never. Yeah, okay. Going over the median to try to get enough room. I mean, I don't think the other guy did anything that bad. So this truck driver was fueling and didn't pull up, but went inside. I hate that. That's definitely annoying. Especially, there are some smaller fuel stops around where I'm at where there's only 3 or 4 lanes, and it's just so inconsiderate, guys. I mean, pull up. Like, we have some apps that we use that basically get us cheaper fuel, and some of these local areas are a lot smaller fuel stops, like gas stations, and I just hate it because there's only 3 or 4. There's like 3 spots to fuel, and you've got all 3 filled, and these guys are inside. It's like, man, just pull up, so at least I can start get fueling, because I'm more of a local guy, so like I'm not like there for the night. And this really irritates me. Like, I guess I get it. Like if you are over the road, you come off the road and you think it's not that big a deal. Well, there's still guys that are coming through town or they're local and they don't want to sit behind you. They're not at the fuel stop to spend a long time. They're there to get in and out. So let's see what happens. I saw one video of a truck pushing another truck out of the way because he was pissed. So there's plenty of spots to go park. Yeah, they usually don't say anything, man, because they're usually don't speak English, or they're like, yeah. I mean, we don't know where some of these truck drivers come from or who trained them, and we kind of know, but not going to get into in this video. All right. Is he gonna get in there? Is he gonna get in here? Is he gonna do it, guys? Yes or no? Comment below. Oh, contact. Okay, we got contact number 1. How bad I struggled to put the trailer, and I have struggled that bad, to be honest with you. Yeah, but I mean, you almost, oh yeah. So we see this a lot, and usually it's due to inclement weather. But yeah, to see it perfectly good sunny day, that's a good one. I guess, he just wanted to see if he could just drive through the field. Oh, this happened I-80 Iowa? Yep. I know exactly where this is at, actually. And then what did this guy do? Did he just pull over because he thought that would be a good spot to pull over and got stuck? Let's see here. Yep, that's very true. They're not the smartest. The switch driver took 2 minutes to try and turn. Okay. I mean, hold on. Did he get out clean though? Did he get out clean? So he gave up because he realized he couldn't make it. Let's see here. Let's see what did he. No damage? No damage. Okay, well, there you go again, guys. If you can't make it and you realize you can't make it and you back out of it and you pull out, then that's a good job. Or it's the better of the two options, or you try to make it and run into something. So yeah, I can't drive, dumb driver, whatever, but no damage, and he pulled out. So or she did, whoever it was, and there was no damage. So I can't hate on him too much for that. Just another regular day for a Swift driver. Okay, let's see here. Ooh, what is that? Maybe all the new guys needs is a little bit of help. What's he trying to do? Or what's the deal? See what the situation is here. Oh, yeah. Yep. I mean, that happens so much. It's so common for guys to pull out from underneath their trailer without their landing gear down, or not down all the way, and smash the trailer. It happens a lot more than you would think. trying to lower his landing gear. How will he be able to pull out without scraping the trailers next to him? All right, well, let's see this, and then we're going to wrap this thing up. Woo. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty tight. Swift had enough clearance, but he didn't swing wide enough, and trailer hit the support beam. That is a pretty accurate conclusion as to what happened in the situation. Yes. Yeah, man, this sucks. I mean, there's a lot of areas like this in the country, like towards Chicago and whatnot. Oh my gosh, I drove north into Chicago off the interstate, coming from out east, and I turned around. I was like, no way, I'm not dealing with all these low bridges. Scary stuff. I mean, he actually had the clearance for the bridge, but he didn't pay attention to the beam here. So that is pretty accurate as what that happened. What happened there? Yeah, he did not swing wide enough, and he did have enough clearance. So, all right. Well, shout out to this guy's channel. Who is this? American Truck Drivers. Let's see here. I'm just going to go on this guy's channel real fast. A Truck Drivers. At A Truck Drivers. Shout out to this channel. Let me know what you guys think about this different content. Basically, just reviewing some trucking fails. I'm going to give, my context and opinion of it. Let me know down below in the comments. But as always, you guys have a good one. And I will see you on the next one.